action.
Between the years 1867 and 1871, two very promising brothers were born, Orville and Wilbur Wright. Neither of the boys received their high school diploma, but their combined interest in travel led the two young men to go into the bicycle business in December of 1893. Bicycles were in fact growing in popularity, being relatively new at the time, and the Wright Cycle Company, which rented and repaired bikes, was born. When their repair business took off, the brothers decided to manufacture their own bicycles, augmenting their wealth in the process. But money was not enough to stop these young entrepreneurs from dreaming of greater things. The Wrights had already begun to formulate ideas of how they could transform their wheels into wings. With both of their minds at work, the brothers became fascinated with flying. Seeing as how no progress had been made to make man fly, they turned to the only thing that could: birds. They noticed birds soared while the air flowed over the curved part of their wings, which created lift. The birds would then move and shape their wings to maneuver and turn. They believed by changing the shape of the wing, they could attain roll, which is a kind of wobble. With this newfound knowledge and inspiration, they began their work on getting into the air. The brothers worked on a big glider and decided to test the model out, but to no avail. Then they tested a second, even larger glider, which failed as well. Determined to perfect this craft, they went back to the drawing board. After much tweaking, they finally perfected a control system that they tested in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1902. This model proved to be extremely successful, making 700 successful flights, each lasting less than 30 seconds. In the following years, the brothers would eventually add a motor and even more tweaks that would make the flight time longer. After these adjustments, the Wright brothers secured a patent, and thus the first successful aircraft was born. Although the airplane was successful, it was not practical, as the flights were not long enough to cover any serious ground. Through more experiment and tweaking, eventually the plane became more and more practical and its future became brighter. Now our limit was no longer the sky, but something much more than that. With air travel now an option, we could go farther, faster. This could open trade and commerce, expanding upon the world's markets and imperialistic views. The Wright brothers gave us the right to fly.
Yay!